I miss watching Sesame Street. Those were simpler times. None of this pay your rent, pay your bills. Spend about 8 hours a day in a dark office. But we are here to play games, not be depressing. Hey, Snipper. Let's go. Just punch it. What the hell are you? Alright, you've got to be in combat to use that. That's right. That's a terrible thing to name something. I know it's because it's a crab, but still. The gripper. Get a grip. Use this on... Hey. Hey. Hey! You don't let me do my job? Go. We are having a one-on-one here, bro. Get away. You are not invited to this fight. Okay, let's go. No. Rejected. And of course this full stacks like the minute I finish it up. Probably do that at some point. Give me what? Howling Fist? Which is an AoE version of this. Okay. It's gonna take it off my mount, but let's get as close as we can. Up the stairs. That was most quick. Here, credit to all adventurers, Archon. You know, I've heard talk of late about what's been causing those tremors. Rook seems certain it's the work of some monster. I know from experience that such words are often naught but wind, but I can't help but wonder. Well, did you find my medals? You did! The Navigator has been kind to me this day. Every one of us got such a medal when we joined the company of heroes. And if you ever fell, your best friend would take yours. 3 friends there were, and only me left. And I can smell another war coming. Only this time, nothing is new and all the fear is old. Sometimes I think I've lived far too long. Ah, the pillars look sparkling. Thank you, my lord. It's only a bit of housekeeping, I suppose, but even that is beyond me. I once served in the company of heroes, if you can believe it, but a battle with a primal left me grievously wounded and heartsore. I have since kept to more mundane tasks, as I've lost the appetite for bloodshed. This life has been good to me. Too many soldiers fight to defend that which they will never know. The joy of learning, the pleasure of ease, tumbled of beauty, but I have known them. Yet, in my dreams of smoke and steel, I still hear my captain calling, "To me! To me!" Now you have another one. Good day, sir. A word if I may. A visiting danseuse spotted strange fish on the beach and came screaming back to the house. She's a level-headed young person, so I fear 'tis no vapors. The beach is no place for any frolics until the truth is ascertained. I turn to you once again. May we trouble you to check the beach? Guess. I think it might be this. I guess those are weird looking fish. And oh, we gotta interact with this thing too. Oh, that was simple enough. Let's go for a quick swim. And let's just experiment. Just want to see if I can actually catch anything here. Mistletoe lure isn't gonna catch anything? It's a long time. Hey, Dev. Usually it would have yelled at me by now. Interesting. That was taking a very long time and not catching anything, which puzzled me. I might just be way underleveled for here. I think that's everything there, and the next quest is at Wineport, which I can go up here and spend 40, or I can just this. How is the applesauce and cottage cheese, Deb? Coward. Still haven't tried it. You call this cork? Ha! This sad squelchy thing isn't fit to kiss my back end, let alone my fine whites and reds. I'd say you should try again, except that I wouldn't trust you with the worst of vintages now. You're dead to me. You, adventurer. I've had it trying to get quality from my own lot. Show this elf how it's done, bring me the materials you find off cork bulbs. Harvesting 5 of them should do. Time flies and uncorked wine sours. Go! Go! Thank you, Berglant. You seem delightful. Hello, adventure. Hear me. or Master Bjerglant will know the reason why. I mean, that he'll simply tell you himself if you refuse to hear it from me. You've no doubt seen those ghastly grass raptors skulking around outside our gates. Well, they developed a taste for the vines we use to grow our Brandywine cherries, and we can't abide by that. You must kill the horrible creatures. I can hear Vamp shouting in the other room, but she doesn't seem to be getting picked up on the mic. Sweat, grime, and blood. You reek of blood. Adventure, unless I am mistaken. What brings you to Wineport? I have an order for an aperitif. An order? Let me guess. A request for the finest vintage I can muster. The paper smells of loam and perfume. Costa del Sol? And there is also the unmistakable odor of goblin cheese. Yes, Master Gegaruj, you would not settle for anything less than the best. Dear Sweitz and his crew must be quite busy preparing an exotic feast, hence his decision to rely on adventure. But perhaps you're confused. This display of deduction was not intended to impress you. When one loses his vision, he is forced to compensate in other ways. But you've no interest in my affairs. You wish only to discuss the wine, I suspect. These are meant to be mixed, right? He didn't just bring cottage cheese and applesauce and you're all just making fun of him for it. I have no idea of the genesis of this. Life can be so delightfully unpredictable. I always had a passion for wine, but it wasn't until I was forced to retire that I could pursue it as more than a mere hobby. Wouldn't have been possible if not for the savings I amassed during my time as a mercenary, of course. Say what you will about the nature of that work, none can deny that it pays well. But you grow impatient, and Miqo'te must have his wine. Herein lies the problem. Nothing in my possession is of sufficient quality for this occasion. The best vintages in town are hoarded by Bjerglant, who owns and operates the largest winery in Villebrand. Somehow, I doubt he'll be receptive to your request. But given these circumstances, we must needs beg his assistance. God, I have to go back and talk to him. Lucky you can't fight me if you aren't here. What rank amateur bottled this wine? The impurities have rendered it nigh undrinkable. Dismissal is too good for the man responsible. He should be made to drink every drop of his polluted swill. What is it? I'm in the middle of an important discussion, and I do not care for interruption. That neophyte vintner bid you speak with me? Ha! Neither you nor your friend has the palate to appreciate the subtle qualities of my private stock. I'd sooner serve you goblet urine than sell you my worst vintage. Be gone from my sight. How aggressively French. I take it he said no. Really? In those words? Well, I can't say I'm surprised. While there's no denying his passion and skill, the wine baron of Limsa is not a man known for his tact. Very well. We shall have to take an alternative approach. And we'll find out what that alternative approach is soon enough. there's a chance, however small, that another resident of Wineport can furnish us with a suitable wine. In fact, had you come several years ago, I guarantee this would not be a problem. Alas, the quality of our product has declined significantly in recent years. The only breeds cultivated these days are common lowland vines. Which isn't to say that our grapes are poor quality, only that we have known better. Okay, that one is... I swear I have turned that down multiple times and it is still aggressively loud. Just a second. That's the wrong dashboard. What are you doing? On stream elements, sound alerts. Are you... Oh, you got turned up. Okay, let's see. There are no birds here. Only cats. Those are your sound alerts, not mine. Are they cat themed? No. Long ago, the vignerons of Wineport crossbred several species and produced a grape-bearing vine of never-before-seen quality. Bacchus grapes were once the pride of this town, as they were used to produce vintages which surpassed all others. This includes the most aromatic, the most complex, the most flavorful of all wines. The legendary Bacchus wines were born right here in Wineport. Pardon my enthusiasm. You see, I once had the privilege to sample that particular wine. It was an otherworldly experience. In that moment, I felt as though I had tasted the nectar of the gods themselves. I transcended my mortal flesh and was one with all creation. But, as is all too often said, calamity changed that. Bacchus vineyards were completely destroyed, along with much of the existing stock of Bacchus wine. Little remains is closely guarded by its owners, for it can no longer be made. We cannot convince Miqo'te to part with his wines. Our next best option, as ridiculous as it sounds, is to find someone who has a bottle of Bacchus wine and to offer them every gill we can spare. I've heard rumors that one of the vignerons tending the vineyards might have once owned a bottle. Perhaps you could start by speaking with them? I like my cat-based sound alerts. What? Do I have Bacchus wine? I wish. Never had the chance to try it myself. Sorry, friend, but you're a few years too late. Bacchus wine? Don't mind me. Used to have a cellar filled with the stuff. Thought I could keep the wine safe from thieves and the elements. Never counted on a bloody primal blowing up my goddamn house. So that would be a no. Nobody has it. No luck, Most regrettable. But we had to try. But Bacchus wine had been perfect for the occasion. Though I I must confess my certitude could be due in part to my personal history with the beverage. It is, after all, the very reason I decided to become a vintner. Their Titan blinded me in our battle beneath Ogamoro, fell into a deep depression. It wasn't until I tasted Bacchus wine for the first time that I realized there was still so much I could experience, even in my condition. It helped me find a new direction in life. It breaks my heart to think that wondrous ambrosia which once filled me with hope may be forever lost to us. Don't care about any of these. A level 42.